Hi, William. You did a cool job with the Hot for Teacher thing. I'm going to show you a few things that will help you clean it up in a quick way. So I'm going to go ahead and download it from the public library. So I'm going to search for it and install the playlist. So let's go ahead and load this up. So the first thing I noticed is that you called it songs, which I thought was a bit weird. So if you wanted to change that, you can go into the playlist manager and you can rename this with the actions button. We can call it, let's call it Hot for Teacher. And then I'll go ahead and load it. So what we find is, I'm doing this on an iPad so that you can see the playlist items and the patterns at the same time. So as we scroll down here, we've got the intro, and then part 2. So this is the whole intro section down here. And then when you get into this shuffle bit, I noticed that you've kind of doubled up the kick drums here. So this K would be, for example, the right kick, and H would be the left kick, but you've also got K underneath. So this is kind of twice as much bass drum as you need. And if we look at this pattern and this pattern, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, they're all the same. It's a constant shuffle kick drum, at least up to 11. It's a constant shuffle kick drum underneath here, I think, at least. Let's just go ahead and change sounds and take a look at that. So yeah, basically just a shuffle kick drum part. So where did we start? We started at Hot for Teacher 3. Okay, so let's say we wanted to go in here. Let's play this. Okay, it sounds kind of crazy. One of the reasons is that you didn't put the swing on metronome 2. So this is playing swung and this is playing straight. So we would want to swing this metronome. So you can tap and hold to set that at 33%. And you'll note that we've got unsaved changes here. I'm also going to go ahead and tap on this and change sounds. And I'm going to clear line 2. So you've written in a K for all of those, which would be unnecessary anyway, because PolyNome loops what you put in. So if I cleared this line, if you wanted a K to play on all of those, you would just have to put a single K in. Wow, it's a good bass drum. And you'll see that it fills in this whole thing with Ks anyway. But actually, we have H and K playing the shuffle. So I'm going to hit done. And so now what we have is the shuffled version down here played between 2 bass drums. I'm going to go ahead and save the changes here. Okay, so now it's playing swung down here with the 2 bass drums. Now if we look at Hot for Teacher 4, that's the same thing, I think. I'm just going to go ahead and open that out. For 5... I think I'm going to assume that these are all straight shuffle kick things. And so basically for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, we want the same pattern in metronome 2 as we do for the one that we just changed. Now we can actually check here to see that these are all the same length. This is the one we changed, and that's 3 bars. This is 3 bars, 3 bars, 3 bars, 3 bars, 3 bars. That's 4.12 bars, so I won't do it for number 9. Let's just go ahead and we'll copy metronome 2 from this version and put it into everything that's 3 bars long. So the way you do that is you tap on the preset name and choose copy preset, and that copies everything about this preset to the clipboard. And then you choose the items you want to paste to. So you click on the pencil icon, and we'll paste to this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then you click on Actions and choose Paste Attributes. And this then gives you options about what you want to paste. So we want to paste from metronome 2 in this preset into metronome 2 in the selected presets. And the things we want to paste are the stickings. So that's the RLKH assignments. We don't need to do the signed assignments because they're all the same anyway, but let's go ahead and choose those. So that's the sounds that you've assigned to the K and the H. And we also want to paste the swing because we changed the swing for that. And then hit paste. And now you'll see that all of these have got that simplified bass drum pattern in there. Now when we get to 9, I'm going to do this manually, so you'll probably notice that the swing for this is at 0, so I'm going to tap and hold to set that at 33, and I'm going to tap in here, change sounds, and again select line 2 and clear all of that line. We probably could have done the same for that because that's 3 bars down there. For some reason it says this is 4.12 bars, so let me just look at this, change rhythm. 4.12 bars. So this says we've got some left. So this is telling us that you actually went a little bit over. You've got 4 bars in this metronome. So what's going on here? A triplet, 2, 3, 4. So you've put a quarter note in here instead of an 8th note. So let's delete that and put in the 8th note. So that's 4 bars up there. Now you've got 4 bars in metronome 1 and 3 bars in metronome 2. That doesn't matter. This is just going to loop. You could even have just put a single bar in here and had the 3 bars of different pattern in the top. Let me go ahead and save this. In fact, just to demonstrate, because this is simply a shuffle pattern, you can actually clear this rhythm and put in 1 beat's worth. And if I play this, let's just go ahead and save. You'll see it still says this is a 4-bar pattern because it bases the number of bars off the longest pattern, whether it's metronome 1 or metronome 2. And the other thing will just loop. Okay, so then we're getting back into territory where you've doubled up on bass drums. So again, let's go ahead and quickly look through these. So that one's a bit different, but these seem like they are regular bass drums. So we already have that previous preset copied, so I can select these. I'm just looking to see that whether the patterns are. So let's go ahead and select those 2 at least. Actions, paste attributes, metronome 2 to metronome 2. And we want stickings and sound assignments and swing. And since you've already saved this to the public library, if you made a mistake and accidentally overwrote something, you could always pull back your original one from the public library. You can also duplicate the playlist in the playlist manager so that you've got a backup before you start making edits. So this one, let's manually set the swing on this. Oh, that's correct. Oh, it's 12 that we wanted. So manually set the swing, tap and change sounds. And there you've written in all the Ks again. So let's clear the line there. And then save that. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to do it for the whole thing because you know it better than I do. So this is an opportunity to play around with the paste attributes and just get your head around that. And when you're done, what you can actually do is upload this over the top of the one that's in the public library. So let me show you how you would do that. So you would go into Playlist Manager when you've made all your changes. And then you would select and choose to add to public library, just as you did before. And you can type anything in here. And when you upload, that uploads the file and puts the link to that file in your clipboard. So then when you go to public library, what you want to do here is find the same post as before, so we can search for it. And because you're the author of that post, what you should be able to do, so what we want to do is go into this actual thread. And then I've got an edit option because I'm the admin, but I think you can tap in here and type edit at the end. And that allows you to edit the post. And then you could tap and paste in here and paste the new version, which is, you know, the updated one that you've played with. So that's how you would update it in the library. Now, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to let you keep control of this playlist because it's your thing. But I just wanted to create this video to explain how the paste attributes worked and how you can use that to quickly change things for lots of presets. So for example, if you wanted to bring volume of line 1 and line 2 down to 90% or 80% or something on all of them, that's easy to do because this is playing back pretty loudly. So I'll set that to 70, set this to 70, and then I'll do the same in line 2. So volumes are automatically saved. There's no exclamation here, that's automatically saved. So we can copy this, and then I can select all in here and go actions, paste attributes, and I'll go metronome 1 to metronome 1. The only thing I want to paste is line 1 and 2 volumes. So I'll paste those. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but this time for metronome 2. So paste attributes, metronome 2 to metronome 2. Go ahead and select line 1 and 2 volumes. So this shouldn't deafen me as much now when I play it. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. I know I went off on a couple of tangents. Hopefully this has been useful. If you've got any questions, just let me know. And yeah, thanks for putting a lot of time into this. It's been really cool.